So for all these problems, there are different ways to approach it, but right now I'm going to start out by using the percent of change formula. So for the top left one, a computer store bought a program at $20 and it sold it at a selling price of $27. We want to find the percent of markup. That's the same thing as finding the percent of change. So the final number would be $27 and the starting number would be 20. So I'm going to fill that information in. And 27 minus 20 is 7. So we're going to have 7 over 20 times 100. And when we do that, we're going to get 0.35 times 100, which is going to be a 35%. So this is a 35% markup. For the question below it, a music store bought a CD set at a cost of $20. When the store sold the CD set, the percent markup was 10%. We're going to find the selling price. So again, you can think your way through it, but if I wanted to use this equation, and this one would be a little bit longer, we have the percent change, which is 10, and we have the starting price, which is 20. We want to find the final number, or the selling price. So the next step in this orange one is to divide both sides by 100. And that's going to give us x minus 20 over 20 equals 0.1. Now we would multiply both sides by 20 to eliminate the denominator. So we have x minus 20 equals 2, and then we would add 2 to both sides, or 20 to both sides, to get our answer of $22. So the markup would be $2, and the total amount will be $22. So during a sale, a dress is marked down from the selling price of $80 to a sale price of $64. We want to find the percent of markdown. That's going to be the percent of change. So the final number is the sale price. That's $64. And the starting number is the original sale price, which is $80. So we're going to plug those numbers in to our formula there that I moved to the top. 64 minus 80 is negative 16. Negative 16 divided by 80 times 100 would be 0.2 times 1, or negative 0.2 times 100, which is negative 20%, or we're just going to say 20% markdown. So we would type in 20% markdown because it's already, the markdown is implying that it's a negative. The next one is a $320 suit is marked down by 10%. We're going to find the sale price. So this time I'm going to have us think through this. If we have a price, which is $320, and we're going to times it by some number, and that's going to equal the price we pay, paid price here. So I'm going to go back to the X. If we mark something down by 10%, or if you have a coupon that's 10% off, what percent do you pay? Well, hopefully you say, okay, I pay 90%. So 90% is the same thing as 0.90. So we would need to do 320 times 0.9. And that means the sales price, or the price we paid, would be $288, just $320 times 0.9. Now, if you use the prior equation there, percent of change, to figure it out, you can totally do that, but sometimes you can make it a little bit quicker on yourself. The next one, the selling price of an item is $455. It's marked down by 20%, but the price is marked up from the original cost of $280. We're going to find the markup from the cost to the sales price. So it looks a lot like the one we just did above it. So we start out with $455 and we marked it down by 20%. So if something's 20% off, or a coupon is 20% off, that means we paid 80%, which is the same thing as 0.80. So we're going to do 455 times 0.80, which is $364. So this is the price we're paying, but we want to find the markup from the cost of $280 to the $364. So now we're going to use that formula there on the top left. So the 364 is the final number there. The starting number was the $280. Once we have it into our equation, we're just going to subtract it. 364 minus 280 is 84. So we're going to have 84 divided by 280 times 100. And that gives us 0.3 times 100, which is 30%. So this is a 30% markup from the cost to the selling price. The selling price, last question, the selling price of an item is $650. After 6 months of not selling, it's marked down by 20%. After another 6 months of not selling, it's marked down by a further 30%. We're going to find the sell price after both markdowns. It's important to note you can't just do 20% plus 30%. So, which is 50%. It's not half off. That's not the way this would work. So if something starts at $650 and it's 20% off, well, hey, we're going to pay 80%. So 650 times 0.80 is 520. So that's the amount after the first 20% discount. And then after the next discount, it'd be 520 times 0.70. If something's 30% off, we're going to pay 70%. And that'd be $364. Ask your teacher if you have any kind of questions.